Hey everyone, it's Bob Perkins bringing you AAISP's Inside Sales Studio. I'm going to come at you with several weeks called a leadership series. This is just for managers, leaders, or even folks that think they want to lead in the future. And you know what? When we think about high-performing organizations, sometimes we think about quotas and metrics and activity, and that's great. But I'm going to talk to you about several things you need to build into your culture as a leader to start with. They're very foundational. The first one has to do with trust. If you're assigned a new team, or if you begin a new position, or even if you've been a leader for many years but want to regain some positive outcomes and some great culture, you need to start with this thing first. It's called trust. So trust is the foundation. It's the bedrock for any high-performing organization. So how do you build trust? You can't just say, hey, trust me, right? You got to do it by action. So there's 3 steps I'm going to share with you today. First of all, show them you care. That's right. Show the people that you lead that you care. How do you do that? Well, you talk to them, about what interests them, about their friends, their families, maybe their hobbies. You can take your team, small groups or one-on-one, take them out to lunch, and don't necessarily talk about work, talk about them, their needs, their issues. Ask about what they like to do outside of work. What are some of their interests outside of work? When you show them you care, that's a good starting point. Secondly, show them your work ethic. That's right. Don't ask them to do something you're not willing to do. Roll your sleeves up. Get into the activity. Get on the phones every once in a while. Show them that you're willing to do what you're asking them to do. Finally, show them yourself, right? Be transparent. Be vulnerable to a certain degree. Tell them some of the things that interest you. Let them inside of you as a person. And you know what? If you make a mistake, be the first to say you made a mistake, right? So be vulnerable to that type of aspect of yourself. Show them you care, show them your work ethic, show them yourself as a person. That will begin to allow them to feel comfortable and allow them to trust their leadership. Hope that helps. Coming back to you next week with another tip on building a high-performing organization and culture. Until next week, good selling.